They say it'll dry and style your hair in up to half the time, but can this Revlon one-step hair dryer and volumizer give you the shine and volume you're looking for? We'll find out coming up next. Hey ladies, I'm Danielle, back with you from Groom Reviews, where we're getting you comfortable, confident, and clean in grooming. If you're new to our channel, be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can stay on top of all of our latest videos. Okay, so in this video, we're talking about the Revlon Salon One-Step Hair Dryer and Volumizer, which Revlon claims can dry and style your hair in up to half the time with less heat-related damage than comparable products. This is thanks to numerous unique features, including the innovative air vents, as well as the ceramic coating on the brush here. The ceramic coating helps to protect the hair from overstyling with even heat distribution that helps to dry the hair from the inside out. The Revlon Salon One-Step Hair Dryer and Volumizer also boasts Ionic Technology, in which negative ions leave a neutral charge on the hair, and that means that your hair is left looking conditioned and smooth rather than frizzy and full of static. And you'll see that it has a nice large barrel, which is oval in shape, which allows you to achieve a nice curled end finish. You'll also see that there is a combination of unique bristles on the Revlon Salon One-Step Hair Dryer and Volumizer. We've got nylon bristles here, which have the rounded pink tip at the end. And then on the inside, there are a good amount of tufted bristles, that they call them, which help to grab the hair during the drying and styling process to create that nice smooth look. So the pink bristles are for detangling, and the inner bristles are to help grab the hair and give you more control over your styling. Revlon claims that this product delivers just the right amount of heat thanks to its 1100 watt power, and they say this means that it can be held close to the scalp to achieve lift at your roots. Revlon markets this product as a lightweight ergonomic design. It's got multiple heat settings, including low, high, and cool, and a nice swivel cord for flexibility and ease of use. Unique 2-in-1 dryer brush combo means easier back of the head styling because you only need one hand. You can find a link to this product on Amazon in the description below. As an Amazon Choice bestseller with 4.5 stars and nearly 6,000 customer reviews, the Revlon Salon One-Step Hair Dryer and Volumizer gets glowing feedback from most customers. Users love the convenience and time efficiency of this 2-in-1 hair tool, in addition to the silky, smooth, voluminous finish it offers for ladies with little time to spare. But here at Groom Reviews, we also pay attention to the criticisms because we want to be able to better inform your purchase decision. And in reviewing all of the reviews and paying close attention to those negative comments, we saw that there were 3 themes that rose to the top. The first one is defective units that either had quick motor burnout or bristle loss. The second was flat or dry hair after using the unit. And the third was difficulty maneuvering the unit due to its large size. So we're going to pay close attention to those things as we test out this product for you guys. Okay, we're gonna jump into the product demonstration. I'm gonna go wash my hair. I will leave a link in the description below for the shampoo and conditioner that I use. And then we're just going to towel dry, detangle with the brush that's on the unit itself, and then I'll section my hair and start to dry and volumize. We'll be back right after that with our thoughts and official rating for the Revlon Salon One-Step Hair Dryer and Volumizer. Stick around. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that demonstration of the Revlon Salon one-step hair dryer and volumizer. Let's talk about our feedback. Starting with quality, I'll mention that, taking this product out of the box, it definitely felt very sturdy and durable. We've got some nice non-slip plastic material at the grip, a seemingly, strong brush and set of bristles for the brush, a rotating power switch here for on-off, and then the low, high, and cool settings, and a swivel cord, all of which, like I said, seems sturdy and durable. After I was done using the product, I wanted to get the hair out. When you brush your hair and you get hair stuck in a brush, they warn in the instructions here though that you want to make sure you keep it clean so you don't block the air vents and prevent, and cause overheating from the unit. So I did that at the end by sort of just grabbing at the hairs, and I noticed that some bristles were coming out when I did that. I could have been more gentle, but I wasn't expecting the bristles to come out. I think it would have been fine though if I had just used like a comb pick to gently, pick out the hair. But I just wanted to note that the noise you'll find, I think, is very similar to most other blow dryers out there. So nothing really to note there. Now I will say that I was pretty skeptical going in just because my whole life I've been using a brush and a blow dryer. So it felt like it was gonna be a huge change to use a tool like this, but I was pleasantly surprised. I think there's two reasons why I was pleasantly surprised. One is that the brush really is great at detangling and grabbing your hair. I'd say it's better than any other brush I have in my house. So, just combing through my hair, it feels great. And even when it's wet, it just does a nice job, grabbing the hair that you need to grab while you're styling. And also, the amount of heat and air that comes out of the unit, it is pretty powerful. So you get a lot of air and heat that comes out of this. It was a fast process and it wasn't hard. I will note though that my arm did get tired towards the end, probably actually about halfway through. I'll attribute that to a couple of things. One, I think that the grip is pretty thick. So, anytime you're kind of holding something large, I think your hand is going to get a little bit more tired. It wasn't that big a deal, but I definitely noticed a difference versus holding a thinner, brush or blow dryer grip. So not only is the grip thick, but the unit is large. So, and holding it up, to dry your hair and grab different sections. It's the same thing as if you're using a round brush or a vent brush and drying your hair and spending time to do a good job. I think because you're holding, both in one hand, and most of us aren't gonna switch hands because if, you're right hand or left hand dominant, you're gonna choose one hand. So my arm did get tired at the end. I will say I was pleased after using the Revlon Salon one-step hair dryer and volumizer versus my standard brush and blow dryer process. It definitely left my hair shinier than usual, with more and nice curled in ends, sort of the way I look when I come out of a hairdresser versus when I'm just rushing through the process myself, with my standard process. Definitely had a more silky and smooth finish to it, absolutely. It definitely did not give me the volume that I thought it would, considering how they market the product and the size of the brush and the oval barrel itself. That's also going to have to do with the type of hair you have. My hair is fine. I have a lot of it, but my hair it is fine and it generally falls pretty flat. So I'd probably really have to get some product in there to get it to lift at the roots a little bit more. So, another reason I don't think I was able to achieve the volume or the lift I was looking for is because the unit does get really hot. I did not go above the low heat setting. I did not use the high heat setting at all. It still got very, very warm. Probably about the same as a regular blow dryer would get. You never really point a blow dryer, at least I don't, directly at my scalp with the heat. And you really can't, if you're gonna hold this unit close to your scalp, you can't point it away because there's air coming out all the way around the brush. So I had the intention of kind of going in and holding this close to the scalp to get that lift. But because the unit was getting so hot, I didn't feel safe leaving it there. I felt I was either gonna burn myself or damage my hair. So I kind of kept this thing moving through my hair pretty quickly. I think the heat and the power that it has is one of the things that contributes to it being an effective product. I think you just have to pay close attention to, like I said, how long you're holding it on the hair, just to make sure you don't have damage or you don't burn your scalp. I think the price is pretty good. Now, if you don't have a lot of money to spare and you just need something to dry your hair every day, you can get a cheaper blow dryer and brush probably at, Walmart or Target or Amazon or wherever you're going to buy it. But if you, want to invest a couple extra bucks into something that's going to give you a nicer, a little fancier finish, then I think that this product is great. The Revlon Salon One-Step Hair Dryer and Volumizer goes right now for about $59 on Amazon. It's a great product. I really enjoyed testing it out. I thought it definitely kicked my style up a notch from my standard, brush and blow dry process. Generally a safe product as well, as long as you're cautious around the heat. High quality, easy to access online if you want to purchase, and overall a pretty good price. So I wouldn't hesitate to try this product out if you're looking for something new, a way to change up your process. Maybe you need to cut your preparation time in half in the morning or when you're getting ready to go out, or you're just kind of bored and want to try something different. I think this is a good one. And I think especially for people who have maybe frizzy or wavy hair where it takes you a long time to kind of straighten it and get that smooth finish, I'd especially recommend this for you guys because again, my hair is pretty fine and straight. I do get some waves when I air dry it, but generally I don't have a hard time getting a relatively frizz-free look. So this kind of just added to the smoothness and the shine that I was able to achieve, but I actually think it will go even farther in terms of benefit for someone who really wants to reduce the frizz or the wave or curls, maybe have more coarse hair. Definitely give it a try. I think this will really be great for you. Okay, so that wraps up our review of the Revlon Salon One-Step Hair Dryer and Volumizer. If you found this video helpful, be sure to hit that thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. And if you have any questions or feedback, be sure to leave us a comment below. We love to hear from you and we try to get back to absolutely everyone because we value our community so much. So thank you so much for tuning in. I will catch you guys next time.